So if I'm getting down on the ground, that's how I get down. And you've watched me, you've asked me to get down in 3 different ways, I think. And I was like, this way. I don't know what other way. Oh, that way I already used. I guess symmetrically opposite doesn't count. So I guess, I don't know, this way? Right? And then what's the 3rd way I can get up?
So come on down for a second.
Okay.
So you just watched her move around a little bit too, right? And you noticed that how the thought created her movement patterns. She was thinking about how to move, so she created a certain intention to move that particular way. So this is what we do when we're learning technique. If we're gonna work somatically, we wanna look for a feeling, not for a technique.
Okay.
So looking for the feeling of how to get up and down from the ground with ease is a lot more efficient than looking for a particular technique. Techniques create tension. They even come from the same root, right? So if you think about attention, tension, and technique, they all have the same root.
Okay.
Okay. They're all
Intention,
linked.
tension, and technique.
Yes.
Okay.
Technique is a pattern of tension.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
So we want to shift our thoughts to relaxation. We shift our thought to relaxing, the movement changes, right? I don't think about getting up, I just get up.
Yeah.
Right. And there's still a certain amount of subconscious effort put in there as well, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of the times I've noticed this with people is like, they go to get up off the ground, they're like, oh, getting up is so hard. So they prepare themselves for it to be hard. Like, oh, this is gonna suck, right? like that type of thing. When, regardless of your fitness level, it could be a lot easier if you just stop thinking that it's hard, right? And start thinking about how you can relax into the movement.
Okay.
So that's the main principle of what we're gonna do right now.
Okay.
And we're gonna gradually work our way up and down.
Okay.
Okay.
What if something hurts? Like if somebody has a knee or back problem and they have a hard time relaxing?
That would be a lot more specific.
Okay.
And that would be best to see your trainer and work with somebody to work on that
with. So we're talking about general advice here.
Yeah, we're talking very general right now. That's all we can do on a video.
Right.
Specific problems like I've worked with sciatic pain and things like that, we have to change the way that they move.
Yeah.
Until the sciatic pain goes away, or when we move in a way that releases the sciatic pain. But this is for most people with normal tension patterns, day to day. So if you're just stiff, this is for you, right? But if you have an injury or a particular chronic pain, that's something that needs to be addressed by a professional. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Awesome. So let's start lying on our backs.
I like that. Yay.
Okay, nice and open. And as always, bring your attention to your breathing first. And the function of the inhale in the chest and the exhale in the stomach. Inhale, feel the expansion. Exhale, feel the contraction. And yeah, I like the way you're lying right now with the arms out and open. Stretching on the inhale. And then on your exhale, use that contraction of the stomach to slowly
roll over on one side.
And use your inhale to expand. Come back to center. Exhale, curl up on the other side. Elbows and knees. Touching, inhale. Back to center. Do that a few times.
What is the point of this exercise? What are we trying to feel? What are we trying to notice?
What do you notice?
I Notice my back on one side is tighter when I curl up on one side versus the other. I notice that both of these positions feel good, like being kind of open and relaxed and open and tense. Curled up and relaxed. It's hard for me to be tense here. So, but I can be both relaxed and tense here.
So that's the point of the exercise. It's to become aware. It's to become aware.
Become aware. Okay.
Right, to become aware and learn how to relax and do things with ease.
Okay.
Yeah. So next, we're not trying to build a particular attention pattern.
Okay.
We're trying to build relaxation and ease.
Okay.
So the next part is you exhale, curl up.
And when you inhale, let's sit up, grabbing your top leg.
So I'm like this, it's this position right here.
Okay.
Now going back down, like there tends to be a tendency to brace, right? I want to relax the arm to roll back down and open up. Okay, and then exhale, curl up on the other side. Drop that top leg and curl up. And then back down with a breath. And now it's becoming less important which breath you're doing, whether you're doing an inhale or an exhale on which movement, okay?
Yeah, everything kind of becomes one.
Yes. So just as long as you are breathing, it's okay. You don't need to worry about which breath you're doing. Which part of the breath you're doing. That's it. And you'll notice that me and Katya have different ways of doing this, right? She's reaching out a little bit more. I was curling up a little bit more. There's no wrong or right.
Okay.
What's right is ease. Right? Everybody's body's gonna be different. You're gonna have different limitations in your body. So you might do this differently, but the idea is the same. I end up here. Okay? So let's talk about the next level, how to move from here to kneeling. The easy way, right, or the basic way would be to walk my hands in front of me and windshield wiper my knees. So I'll do this from a slightly different angle. So I'm on my forearms, right? And I just windshield wiper my feet. That's what I mean by windshield wiper, okay? So from this S shape, forearms, knees, and then set. Okay, now some people can't do this because of tight Achilles, right? Problems with the feet or problems with the knees. Sometimes they can do this instead, and that's fine. Okay, it's just gonna be a longer descent, and you want to look for as much ease as possible there, right? So going from here to here is fine. Okay, but this could also be a really good stretch, you know, to build up this mobility, to be able to sit on your heels.
Yeah.
Okay, and then to go back down, right? We slide through. Good. So the other side, exhale, curl up. Drop that top leg. Windshield wiper the feet. Sit on the heels. Back down. Good. And now let's stop at the S position again on this side. And I'll show you how to start building a little bit more strength to get up. So we could do this without the hands as well, right? Coming up. Okay. This takes a little bit more core strength, right? And you want to be thinking not like you're going to brace and curl up, right? With tension, but as if there's a string coming out of the top of your head and somebody's pulling you up on it. And you just come straight up.
Okay.
Right? With the breath.
I can't do that on this knee.
Okay, that knee has a problem. So
let's switch this way.
yes.
Yeah, I can do that here.
So that's one thing that Katya is becoming aware of, right? She can do it on one side, but not the other.
Yeah.
So the other side she would have to modify in some way, probably using a hand for support.
Probably hand, yeah.
Right? That's to answer your question, you know, if somebody has like some type of limitation.
Yep.
And that's what this exercise is great for. It's great for identifying and learning how to work around your limitations. Okay. So yes, so this would be the next level. Windshield wipering the feet, back down. Okay. Windshield wiper again. taking the arms out of the equation.
Oh gosh, I reversed. I don't know what to do now.
Maybe lie the same way as me, so we can do it together. Okay.
Yay, I got up. Never had to think that much about getting up.
Let's lie on our back and we'll do it together, going to the right. Okay. So now we're just gonna like swing through all the motions right up into kneeling.
Okay.
Okay. So inhale, exhale, right into kneeling. That's it. Good. And then back down. Other side. Good. Back down.
Never had to think that much about
Now,
getting down and up.
if your body allows it, also try to keep your hips close to the ground and close to the ankles when you roll into the kneeling position. But if you can't do that, it's fine to just come all the way up and then settle.
Why is that? Why
Opens up more mobility in the legs.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is, this is like getting like a nice stretch right there. See? So if I keep my hips, let me get a better angle on the screen. Right. So here, I try to keep my hip and my heel as close as possible.
Yeah.
Slide them under. That type of motion.
That looks efficient for martial arts too.
Yeah, and dance.
Yeah.
Nice. You'll see professional dancers doing that all the time, right there. But if you can't do that, right? If you have a restriction or something, it's okay to come up and then settle. Right. So those are options right there.